Alright, so 5 months ago, I had the wise idea of going to the club. I'm 18. I'm like, bro, I could do whatever. Not whatever yet, because I'm 20. I'm not 21. I'm like, yeah, I'm 18. I'm finna go to the club. I'm finna start smoking cigarettes. I'm finna go crazy. I wasn't actually gonna start smoking cigarettes. And on top of that, I figured out it went up to 21. I was just like, if anything, like, have you seen those videos where, like, the sober creators, they just buy alcohol just so they can buy it, and then they do whatever with it, like throw it or something? I was probably just gonna do that. I don't smoke or drink. But anyways, I was like, let's go to the club. We finna do this. First, I had to strategize, because the last time I pulled up in a church fit, literally full on church, like you would think this was my Sunday's best. I pulled up with these shiny shoes, I put up with slacks and a polo and a chain, because I had the bright idea to look up on Google what to wear to the club. It's the dumbest thing you can ever do. I'm not gonna lie, just everything differs from club to club, city to state, all that. What you could do is just hit up an older bro that's been there before, and if not, just wing it. Don't pull up with nothing crazy. Don't pull up with a onesie, pajama pants, shorts, any of that. You will get kicked out, twin. Crocs too. You will get kicked out, twin. You will not make it in. Anyways, so this time I was like, I'm gonna go with my homie, because last time I literally went alone on a solo mission with bro on FaceTime. It was the dumbest thing I could ever do. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I don't know what was going through my mind, but I was like, I'm finna go. I'm finna party. I'm gonna have the greatest night of my life. All alone. That makes no sense. You don't make friends at the club, gang. That's just not how it works. Anyways, what happened was I had my homeboy up. I'm like, yo, is it worth it to go to this certain club? This club, like, around where I am, everyone goes. Like, everyone. I'd say when everyone turns 18, like, everyone thinks they're grown or whatever, they'll go there, they'll post it on their story that they're there, which is kind of wicked in my opinion. You literally just giving people your low. You're doxing yourself, buddy. You just doxed yourself. Anyways, basically, you, when you're there, basically nobody takes pictures like when they're there because of how kind of bad it is. It's like this really, really skinny thing. It's like this really skinny building. So when you go in there, it's like squished everywhere. That's what he told me at the time. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said it was squished. He accidentally stepped on this girl's foot. She cussed him out because she was a little, intoxicated. But he said basically pregame and go crazy, like spit game. You gotta be dancing, and it was split into three. Right? You had white girl music, Spanish music, and then you had hip hop and rap music. Basically, you had that YN music at the third floor. He said the third floor they pickpocketed also. That's kind of wicked in my opinion. I thought he was just, trolling. But at the same time, I took it serious. What I did, right? I was armored up. Like I was going to war. I had basketball shorts on, but I put everything in my basketball shorts instead of putting it on to my actual slacks, including my glasses. I didn't even know. I couldn't even see. But anyways, we're going to get into that later on. So basically, me and my boy, we had the wise idea to drive into the city when we could have easily took the subway. Dumbest thing I could have did. But at the same time, the club opened late, so subway closes late. So, you'd be cooked. You would have to Uber back. The Uber is shame. Anyways, we go there, right? We drive, we there. So this time, all right, we got into, I don't know how we got there, but we got into this big security government parking thing. We got in, no cost. We just went in there. We just had to get checked. That was it. We got out there. It took us like 20 minutes to get there because, like, we over here, bro, we look like Lewis and Clark. We had our phones out pointing where to go and everything. We get there. Club jumping, bro. It's Friday. College kids, this is in the spring, so college kids are here. The college kids, they're there. 18 plus is there. The guys that are 21 plus, but they just choose this club out of all clubs. I don't know why. Maybe they're scoping out. I don't know what they trying to do, because there's literally better clubs. It's just, I don't know why people go there. But, they're there. So the line goes all the way back, like all the way back, because it's like one of the only 18 plus clubs around my city. So all the way back, we're there. We wait in that line for a good hour. It's kind of cooked. We get in. Basically, it was kind of a struggle to get in, because we like, we're not pros at this. People flipping out their IDs, this and that. Bruh, me and my homeboy, he was like spread out or whatever. I forgot what. He did something. He was like, bro, do you not know what I'm saying? And then he just, we kept it pushing. We got the little X on our thing, because once if you're not 21 plus, you get an X on your hand, which means you can't get served alcohol. Basically, I know there's like hacks around it, but twin, I'm not an alcoholic, bro. I'm cool with not drinking. I don't drink anyways. They told me that's why they said the pregame before, my homeboy. So I was like, why should I do that? Why? We came in there, bro. Everyone turned but us. Everyone in there turned but us. I hear, because when you first walk in, it's the first floor, obviously. You hear the white girls, it's a party, and they like couldn't even get the USA right. I'm like, yo, shawty, you good? I'm not even saying like you good, but I'm just like, yo. So we walk around the first floor, like we really just out here exploring. We didn't even really care, like we're not jumping around partying. We just like, oh, let's walk around, this and that. We trying to walk around, bro. It's squished, bro. So we had to shoulder up, going through this crowd forcefully, because if I get split up with bro, we're literally cooked. So what we do, right? We walk. We went up the stairs. We went up these stairs, and we're like, all right, we'll start spitting game, because low key, we just here to get our confidence up. And we're like, all right, we finna spit some game. We get rejected like 3 times in a row, I'm not gonna lie. And then I think we danced with these 2 shawties, but they were crazy intoxicated, bro. We didn't even realize until the end, because they were at the bar. We realized, like, we all dancing, yeah. And I turn around, I'm like, we at the bar, bro. I'm like, I tap on bro's shoulder, because we were dancing. Like, I wasn't really dancing, I was just jumping, I'm not gonna lie. And my homeboy was galloping. Like, we I don't know what we were doing in there, but I tapped on. I said, "Yo, I think they're, He was like, I think so too." So we stepped, It was nice. It was nice dancing with y'all. Take care. Go to the second floor. Chilling. It's like your regular party, It's like your regular Latino party, Turn, chill, all that. So we're like, all right, we finna go to the 3rd floor. We go to the 3rd floor. We see 5 YNs, right? Because this is the 3rd floor, like I said. They said they pickpocketed, and they had, like, hip-hop music. See, 5 YNs. Straight, dead-eye look at us. And I'm like, bro, I did nothing to you. But it looked like we were their next target. I told them, turn around right now. Because, shoot, me, Niz and ISTZ get robbed? Voluntarily? We go down the floor. So we just basically bounce up and down from those. Really, it wasn't. It was basically, I'm not gonna lie, we went like 1-30 that night. It was so bad. But like Clay Thompson said though, I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 0, because that means I stopped shooting. I should have stopped shooting that night, but I didn't. I was relentless, and I got nothing. At least my homeboy did, though. Because, like, low-key, we just played it cool. Like, those people in the club that just be in the corner bumping their heads? We tried that. We tried being nonchalant. We tried being chillant. We tried spitting game. We tried everything. I'm not going to lie. It was just cooked. Cooked like some butter biscuits, like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Nobody can blame but myself. He told me to pregame. I didn't pregame. I gotta drive too. I'm not an idiot now. Why would I drive drunk? That's stupid. Never, ever drive drunk. Because that literally is putting people's life at risk. Anyways, chilling with my homeboy. And we in the corner. He wanted to go spit some game. I said, oh yeah. They couldn't even hear each other. But he got the number. But obviously, like, he knew it wasn't going to, like, end well, because, obviously you met her at the club. It's nothing loyal about that. Anyways, after that, we leave. We go We just walk around for a little bit. But my ears were clouded. My ears were big. It was clouded. Because the whole reason why we left, bro, is because everyone was intoxicated. Because, you know, like, as the night goes on, it's just intoxication. Like, it gets crazy. You know, I'm still 18, bro. I gotta go home. You know. Pops is waiting for me at the crib. You know. Parents are waiting for me at the crib. Mama waiting for me at the crib. I can't, like, just stay here and go crazy. You know. Even if there's nothing to go crazy about. Sit here and go 0 for 50, 0 for 60, 0 for 70. Now it's you gotta go. See, people like that are relentless. That's crazy. Talking about some come on. That's insane. If you're one of those come on guys, I need you to stop right now. Like, just imagine me staring at you through the screen, telling you to stop. I need you to do that. I need you to stop. Anyways, yeah, I'm not relentless. They say no. I say, okay, keep it pushing. We leave. Wait, did I ever tell y'all? I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, it was this one guy. He was like, yo, these shawty's trying to dance with y'all, this and that, right? I think it was on our way out. Yeah, it was on our way out. He was like, oh, these shawty's trying to dance with y'all, this and that. We like, we giddy in our seats. Like, where? This dude left. He didn't tell us where, nothing. He just let us know. I'm like, bro, to this day, I don't know if he's trolling or he was for real. Because it was these two girls that weren't peeping us. But we don't know. You know, maybe they're just looking in our direction. But anyways, we left. Ears clouded. We're like, bro, if we were gonna spit game or like we're gonna go talk to some girls or talk to shawties, we should have did it before, like while in the line. And we were in the line, bro. We were literally surrounded by them, so we were good. Anyways, that's just me and my homeboy on one brain cell. We went to McDonald's. I got a double quarter pounder, 20-piece nugget, large fries, large Sprite, and a mini McFlurry for the nutrition. It was low-key gas. I chilled back at the crib with my homeboy. We watched Goodfellas. We went home. Well, I dropped him off. Really, it was a W for him. I mean, it was a chill night. It wasn't like I'll never go there again, but it was chill. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Moral of the story, we got a couple of them, all right? Don't accept stuff from strangers, because I was offered multiple times by multiple strangers. Do not take anything from strangers, unless you want to end up, I don't know where. You can end up anywhere, bro. Like, seriously, that's dangerous. Do never be relentless with shawties. Like, if they say no, say no. If they say no, no. That's it. End of the line. Don't be weird in the club. Don't put your hands where they're not supposed to be. If they're intoxicated, say goodbye, have a good one. And if you're intoxicated, I don't even know, bro. But that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want longer stories like this, let me know. And yeah, I'm out. Have a good day or night, and I'm out. Peace.
You said that your love won't go.